It's no secret that the housing market has been setting records these days. So if you're a soon-to-be buyer or seller, it's important to know what you're getting into. We talked to a few local real estate agents who gave us their top tips for both sides of the market. Take a look.
The real estate market has been hot, hot, hot. With a combination of low inventory, low interest rates, and the demand for more space, it's important to be prepared if you're a buyer or a seller. So, here are some tips if you're in the market. Seller's tip number 1. Consider your personal timing.
Because we're at the time of year where more homes are coming on the market, that there are advantages to being on sooner rather than later. So I mean, if it's a single person or a couple and they don't have to worry about kids and pets as much, we may try to just say, hey, if the house is ready for pictures and then showings, let's start sooner rather than later.
Seller's tip number 2. With this hot market, don't be afraid to ask for negotiating help.
It's not always what we're finding in this market. It's not just the best price, but if you think could be a question of if it's going to appraise, are they putting more money down, which buyer has more money down, or a cash buyer. We're seeing people waive inspections. People are writing in addendums that if it does under appraise, that they'll bring the difference up to a certain amount of money. So there's much more strategy or much more involved with negotiating offers than I think there's ever been.
Seller's tip number 3. Be smart when preparing your home for market.
Staging it, neutralizing it, changing out some fixtures, curb appeal is still key as far as, some pop with color, fresh mulch, edged grass, all that kind of thing.
Now, if you're looking to buy a home, tip number 1. Be prepared.
You want to make sure that you are pre-approved first and foremost with a local lender, reputable lender, so that when your offer is presented to the listing agent, they recognize that bank and they have confidence that the loan will close successfully.
Buyer's tip number 2. Understand the market conditions and do neighborhood research.
So it's best to find a professional real estate agent that specializes in the neighborhoods that you're considering so that they can help you navigate multiple offer situations and getting into houses in a timely manner, and even knowing about homes before they hit the market, and having an awareness in the community of people that are going to be selling, and you have a little bit of a leg up on the competition if you know about homes before they hit the market.
And buyer's tip number 3. Consider a buyer counseling session.
A buyer counseling session is a great idea to do before you go and look for homes. That way you're educated on how to best present your offer. A lot of times it's knowing the timeline for an inspection, the process of an appraisal, how much above list price you're willing to offer, how much earnest money, how quickly you can close, and all of the details that you need to be prepared and knowledgeable for once you find that house you love.